Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Sue and I'm here to do another page for my vintage journal using my 100 subscriber giveaway challenge entries. And the one that I pulled out next, because I'm actually randomly pulling them out of the bag. I put them in like a shopping bag, and whichever one's sort of at the front is the one that I'm pulling up. So this one here is from Kathe Deck, who's in Michigan, I believe it's Michigan, in America. And just quickly what she sent. Oh. Okay, so we have lots of little bits of tags. Okay, so lots of little tags and some images of vintage sort of looking images. A little die cut stamp. Some more little tag things. We have the back of our postcard, an image of that. We have some banners. We have some papers. So some really nice ones to work with there. And that's the card she sent, so we'll pop that to one side. Alright, so there's not a main piece for a page, so I will grab one of mine. Okay, now let's have a look. I'm thinking definitely some pockets, and maybe make some tags or something to pop some of the ephemera on. So, in terms of pockets, these are so thick, I keep thinking there's more than one. I'm thinking definitely that one, probably that one, and I might use some of these on the tags. Okay, let's have a look. Cutting board. Alright, now let me think. I think because of the design on this one, I'm thinking one of those fold up, flip up tags. Let me see. So if I fold it that way, I hope I'm right. If I fold it that way, stick it there, you could lift up to journal. Yep, that makes sense to me. Alright, so that's a nice, quick, easy one. Fits straight away. Yeah, pretty much. I should have trimmed it a little bit maybe. Might trim it down this side. Yeah, I think that's better because I'll be able to not put it quite against the fold, which will be right up against the spine. Okay, so that will be the first one, and that's fairly simple. Let me just make sure I get the right glue in here. Paper clips on to make sure it stays where I want it to stay until the glue's dry at least. I might whoops, just let that one dry for the moment. And while that's drying, I might have a look at these. This might actually make quite a nice tag. If I fold that in half, yep, I'm going to do that. I'm going to fold it in half, and I will actually sew around the edge. Just cut off the corners. Now somewhere I have a little card that I use to cut off corners. Oh, where's it gone? Never mind. We will do it the other way. I like to measure it, I don't know, I just do. Okay. Oops, everything's falling down. Okay, and I will glue that. I'll just use the glue stick. Ooh, or will I glue it? Might make a nice tag booklet, and it really is quite thick paper, so it might actually be better to leave it. I think I will. I think I won't. I'll leave it open. Okay, let's have a look what we can use to pop on there. Okay, we've got quite a few bits and pieces, so that's good. I'm thinking that looks nice against that paper. Maybe no, I don't want to use the little baby on that one. What else was there? One of these banners perhaps. Okay, I'm going to use one of these banners. Might not use the full length of it though. That somehow, like so. Top that. No, I want that up more. Something like that, I'm thinking. Just needs something else. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit of book page. Now, what am I going to do? Okay, so put that there. I might actually just glue that down and cut it to match the shape of the tag. Alright, now I'm thinking something like that with that as a background. Probably a little bit too and I could actually wrap it around to the back, couldn't I? And I could use something else on there. Yes, I like that idea. Okay, so if I pop that like that, and then I pop that like that, I think that looks quite effective. Oh, before I do that, I will distress the edges. I should have distressed the edges on the banner. Never mind. Of course, the glue's dried already because it's quite warm today, being summer still. And we'll just do these. Excellent, I like that. Punch the hole in the top while I remember. Okay, so that's that side, and what I might do is pop something on this side. Now I do like this little cheruby thing. That looks quite effective there. I think that by itself is probably enough. What else we got? Oh, we have these very tiny little tags. We could possibly place... Let's have a look. Alright, now here's my crocodile, so I need a tiny hole punch. Which side's the little one? This one here, and something stuck in there. What have we got to poke that out with? Pokey tool. Yep. Okay. Good. Alrighty. So I'm thinking if I just pop that sort of, I should do the hole in that one, pop that just tucked behind the other one, like that. You can see that, just sort of like, I don't know, 2 layers, and I will edge those so that you can actually see them a bit better, I think. Just a little bit of grungy, just to make it a bit darker. And I think something like, yep, I like that. Bang, crash. Okay, I'm happy with that. So, just very quickly distress the edges of that. And then this can tuck into that first pocket, I think. while I am doing this, I would like to just take the opportunity to thank my new subscribers. It's really nice to see more people sort of wanting to watch the stuff that I'm doing. I am very grateful that people are actually interested. It is nice to know that other people find what you're doing good. And, you know, like, I'm the type of person that I'm a bit of a perfectionist, I guess, and I when I do things, I see the faults first, and I think, oh, I could have done it this way, I could have done it that way, and I sometimes tend to overlook the fact that it might have been my first attempt, or it actually is pretty good anyway. So it is nice when other people sort of make nice comments and say, you know, that it was good. Sort of gives me a little bit of a, oh, well, maybe you are being too harsh on yourself, which I always need reminding. Okay, so that's going to pop in there like that, and that will be good. I'll put some ribbon maybe or something. I'll find something for there. But that'll be the first page. Maybe something here would be nice. Let me see. Maybe we could... I don't want to use up all of these straight away, because I've still got these other couple of little images. But I don't think they really go with that one. I think they'd be better on a different page. So what I'm thinking is maybe this little man here with his, they're wine barrels, I think, but they might not have wine in them. They might be food or something. So maybe we'll pop that there. Or maybe this one even. Although this looks nice with this paper. So I'm thinking somehow I'll put those together on another page, maybe. We could use some more book page. I've got plenty of that, even though it's got a bit of glue strings all over it. Bigger piece I think is needed. Less. Now I still have one of these tiny tags, and I've got some even tinier tags. Actually, the one with 5 cents might be interesting on there. Yep, we might cut that one out. And I do need the crocodile again. Alright, so that will somehow go on there. Leave that swinging or something. I think that will be it. I'm actually really enjoying doing these pages. It's nice to work with stuff that I haven't bought, or that I haven't, I suppose, chosen specifically for a task. It's nice to sort of have that challenge of using stuff that, well, it wasn't chosen to coordinate or anything for a start, and that you really are having to think, which is kind of nice sometimes. Okay. And of course we won't have it straight because nothing's ever straight. Yeah, I like that. That's that page. And I will distress around the edges too. And I think that's going to need a little bit more than this kind of glue, the glue stick, but we'll worry about that later. Okay. Now I did say I was going to do a pocket with this one. Oh, it's so hot in here. Might just do a straight pocket here, I think. Although I was thinking this would make a great straight pocket as well. So I don't really want two straight pockets together. Okay. Let me think. I could... Oh, maybe I should have a top one. I don't often have top tucks. I will have a top tuck. How shall I do it though? I'd like it different to the front one, to the other one. I'll have a think. While I'm doing this one, I'll have a think on this one. And because this is only normal photocopy paper, I think I might stick some book page behind it to give it a little bit of make it a little bit more sturdy. So I think one, is it wide enough? Not quite wide enough. Okay, so it'll have to go that way. Right, I was hoping to actually get away with one page, but never mind. Now, is that going to be enough? Not quite. Glue those together. Oh, I did say I was going to sew around that. Oh, I'll sew around this one. That's all right. I will sew this one, I think. Just make it a little bit more sturdy. Yep, that's going to be good. So we'll glue that on. One of my, I don't know what you call them, negative sort of characteristics, I guess you could say, is that I get very impatient sometimes. And I get frustrated with having to wait in queues and having to wait for things to dry and all that sort of a thing. I don't know. I guess maybe because my life just seems to be constantly rush, rush, rush and trying to squeeze as much in as I can. Everything seems to, if it takes more than I think it's going to take, it frustrates me. Oh dear. Alright, I think that will be great just there. Yep, and I did use on one of the other pages a little flourish sort of a stamp. So I might see if I can find where I put that and use that. Although we did find that it went through the page. So maybe I won't. I'll have a think about it. Now I'm going to have to use this kind of... Oh, I was going to sew around it. I better do that while I remember. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, now I've sewn around that. I did straight stitch and I did both sides. A little bit wonky there, but not too bad. So that will tuck into the first pocket there. This I will pop here like this, and I will glue that with the craft glue. And I'll think I'll make some sort of a tag to put in it. Oh dear, I wasn't watching what I was doing then. Now I have glue where I don't want glue. Hopefully that won't stick. Now I have more glue where I don't want glue. Okay. Paper clip on there. Where is stamp block? That'll hold that down for the moment. So I might just move that out of the way. Okay, I've got 2 pages.